Hi everybody, and welcome to our last lesson for the year. Today we're going to go through how to use the matrix to solve a system of equations. But before we do that, I wanted to kind of remind you of some system of equations sort of basics. So this system of equations right here that I have written came from the page before it. And what they want us to do, obviously, is draw the graph. So we'd have to solve both equations for y and then draw the graphs. Basically, what happens is the lines turn out to look sort of like this. Those are not drawn very well, but they're parallel, basically. So these are parallel lines. So one problem that we're going to have with using the calculator is that we're not going to graph this. We're going to just look at the answer. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to determine if the lines are parallel or not. So you either get an answer or you don't. So this is a situation where you don't get an answer because they have no points of intersection. And as you know, the answer that you get when you're solving systems of equations is the actual point of intersection. So since there's no point of intersection, so this basically means no solution. Except I can't write. Now, like I said, when we use the calculator, this is going to turn into something a little bit difficult. What we're going to do on the calculator is take a look at number 3 right here. We're going to write what's called an augmented matrix. So basically we want to take and sort of strip this entire set of equations and just strip them down. Take off the letters, the equal signs. We want to keep the plus or minus signs, and of course the numbers. So an augmented matrix takes all of this and puts it together. So in an augmented matrix, that's not what this is asking us at all. An augmented matrix would look like this. 1, -3, then an 8, right? Because that's the answer. And then the second equation would be 3, -9, and 24. Now sometimes you'll see a line sort of drawn through there showing you where the equal sign is. That is unnecessary and something that won't appear in the calculator. You may also see this with a dotted line, like that. Or you could see it with no line at all. These are all considered to be an augmented matrix. Basically, an augmented matrix is the variables and the solution is all within the one matrix. Now, the calculator doesn't have a special augmented matrix key. It doesn't matter. We'll type it in. Now, if we were to graph this system, these two equations, we would find that one line is directly on top of the other line. So these lines coincide. So in this case, this would have infinite solutions, because that means every single point is a point of intersection. Now the problem with the calculator is we're not going to be able to tell the difference between no solution and infinite solutions. So we're just going to have to say can't be determined. Can't be determined. If you want to use that, or you can just say no solution. It's up to you. So just don't commit to infinite solutions, I guess, is the whole point. So on the second video, the calculator video, I'll show you how to put these in the calculator, how to get to the answer, what buttons to use, all those good things.